This Christmas, we 3D printed many decorations and we had a lot of poop and I wanted to do something with it. I have not attempted a project like this before. I've only made small resin pieces, so I bought a silicone mould, but it was far too shallow, so I set about making one of my own. I saw an easy way to make one on a YouTube channel. I was pleased how it turned out, having never made a mould before. Then I set about making the loo seat. As 3D poop is very porous, I decided that it would be better if I put the poop into resin and put it into my new resin vacuum chamber so that the poop would absorb as much resin as possible and draw out the air bubbles. I had to do this many times as I could only do a small amount at a time. I slowly started to fill the moulds with the 3D poop and resin. After filling the seat and lid, I moved it around a little to make sure that the poop was fairly evenly spaced before the resin started to go off. I left it to set for 48 hours to ensure it was hard. I then demoulded the seat and lid and was very happy with the result so far. I left it for another 24 hours before sanding. Using an orbiter sander, I started with a 40 grit to quickly get back all the poop that was sticking up. Then I worked my way down from 60, 80, 120, 240, 320 grits. The orbiter sander made going through the grits quite quick. There are a few air bubbles appeared during the process, which I cleared out with a toothpick and filled them up with UV resin. Although the poop did look very cool under the UV light in the dark. Then down through the polishing pads, 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000. These were much quicker, about 10 minutes on each polishing pad. And then an epoxy polishing paste to get the final shine. The next day I did the seat and followed the same procedure. Again, picking out the air bubbles and filling with UV resin. This time it flowed much better and went off quicker. I then attached all the fittings, linked below, and then I put it in my downstairs loo. It looks amazing. I'm a very happy lady.